The Battle of Kusegawa ended in victory for the Western Army. However, in the battle that followed at Sekigahara, the Western Army suffered from multiple betrayals among its own men. The Western Army crumbled and countless warriors were cut down. Despite this, Yoshihiro was not in the least bit disturbed. No matter how thrilling it was to win a battle, a losing battle was always more exciting. And to turn a losing battle into a winning battle, that was the most thrilling of all. Surrounded by the bodies of his dead comrades, Yoshihiro could only think of sweet victory, which he could still make out gleaming in the distance.
The end of a battle is never known until the battle ends. Chapter 4, Struggle at Sekigahara. One gamble after another. That's life.
The Western Army has been decimated. This battlefield is hell itself.
Hell, huh? Hell is where devils live, isn't it?
Huh?
Chesto!
Chesto!
Chesto! Chesto! Chesto! We, the Shimazu, are devils. We thrive on flesh and blood. If this battlefield is hell, then it is our home. And wherever we go, hell shall soon follow. We will charge through to the center. A losing battle. There's nothing I enjoy more. Now let's see. Koyohisa, Mitsunari, Sakon, Inchio. I think I can keep all of them alive. This ought to be interesting. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Hey there, Eastern Army. Wanna see what hell looks like? I shall be your opponent.
The battle at Sekigahara to divide the land is over. Master Kobayakawa's defection ruined the Western Army. Now, all that is left is to defeat Mitsunari.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
Mitsunari is surrounded in the southwest by Tanaka, Todo, and Kobayakawa. Perhaps those three officers would like to see up close how a Shimazu fights. I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Test your skill against my experience.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
What took you so long?
I'm in this for the thrill. I was waiting till things got tough.
Aren't you worried that might cost us the battle?
No. The thrill I love most is that of turning the tide.
Look out! Here I come!
Why do you think they call me the devil? They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
In the northwest, Ginshio is surrounded by Ii, Kuroda, and Hosokawa. All right. I think I can fit all three of them under the head of my hammer.
Look out! Here I come!
I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
Todo and Kobayakawa. Useless fools, all of them. Hanzo, I entrust you to succeed where they have failed.
As you command.
Do not disappoint me!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
If this battlefield is hell, then a devil like yourself must be right at home.
As are you, little Miss Tachibana. Probably shouldn't get too comfortable, though. Let's fight our way out of this, shall we?
Ina, you are to support the front lines.
Leave it to me!
Your impulse shall be your undoing. Those that disturb my master's land must die.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
So it ends.
We must gather in the center.
Hey, I give the orders around here.
I shall be your opponent. I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Why do you think they call me the devil? Saikon's got Kikawa, Mori, and Ikeda riding his back at Mount Nongu in the east. They look like they're hungry for a little pain, don't you think?
I dare you try to take my head. Look out! Here I
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
Now, here's a man I never expected to have liked.
Hey, I just didn't want to see such an experienced warrior die in a place like this.
So, you'd rather see me die in some other place, then?
Tarakatsu, get rid of Sakon once and for all.
As you wish. Test your might on Mikawa's finest.
The Guardian of the Tokugawa versus Shimazu the Devil. This should be interesting.
To face me on the battlefield is to embrace your own death. Surely you are aware of this. I find amusement in your vigor, old man.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
There is no honor in treating one's life recklessly.
We must gather in the center.
Those sneaky guys have got to be up to something. Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Why do you think they call me the Devil?
I am Ina. Know me, and you shall know pain. The battle has been decided. Why do you continue to resist?
As long as there is still one man who resists, no battle is ever over.
Thank you. However, this changes nothing between us.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal. Still not enough. Still not enough.
Daughter of Tachibana.
Let me guess. You wish me to concentrate in the center. That is typical of the Shimazu.
I don't have to tell you, huh? Maybe you know me a little too well.
Father, at your service.
Ah, Hidetada, you've arrived.
From there, we will strike at the Tokugawa.
Look out! Here I come!
I shall be your opponent.
They're gonna try to bust right through our formation. This guy enjoys taking some zany risks. I like that.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Test your skill against my experience.
Why do you think they call me the devil? They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
Look out! Here I come! Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
Look out! Here I come!
Never so much as when I'm watching you, my dear.
I am proud to stand by your side on the battlefield, but my very best is only the least I can do.
I've just about turned this battle around now. Only one target still remains. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
I cannot lose. The burden I bear will not let me. Japan was almost mine.
Meet the devil!
How did I let it slip through my hands?
No thing is a sure thing, Ieyasu. Perhaps you'd have won if you'd known that.
Anger is the enemy. I must endure.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to. The fun isn't in the victory, but in the gamble. Meet the satisfaction comes first. Now then, I wonder what the cards hold for me next. I could keep this up till the day I die.